Welcome. You're listening to the calming sounds of the Tidepool Orchestra. Side A.
Okay, let's do this.
Yay.
Hello and welcome to the Tidepool Orchestra. What the fuck was that noise? What were you doing, Mike?
Oh, I was drinking. Not
Duh.
alcohol. I was drinking tea because I can't afford alcohol right now. Because guess what?
Lipton tea, not sponsored, but delicious.
It was hashtag non-spons Lipton green tea mixed berry.
Lipton, if you want to sponsor us.
Please, I would
please.
love free Lipton for life. It's about the only way I can afford to drink it.
I want to talk about the Sonic
who's with
poster.
us?
I want to talk. It's me. It's Mike. It's Jordan. Everybody's
Nice.
I want to talk about the Sonic poster, guys. There was a Sonic poster. There was a Sonic the Hedgehog. So here's the thing about Sonic, right? You go fast. Jordan and Mike, you play Sonic games. I don't know that much about Sonic.
You know the thing about the Sonic poster?
Uh-huh.
It makes me want to jump out of my 3-story window right now that I could very easily do. I'm opening it. I'm gonna jump.
That's exciting.
No.
Sending
I'm
something
gonna jump.
in the...
Here I go, guys.
What if you jump and the live action Sonic comes and saves you? And he just gives you a wink. Yeah.
It's too fast for the naked eye.
Damn it. Now my window won't close. It's jammed open.
Live action Sonic.
Okay, Brian.
Yep.
You know what bothers me so fucking much besides the ugly design of it?
Uh-huh. He doesn't wear any...
Don't even refer to him as him. Just it.
It.
It? Wait.
No. Him. Anyway, it makes that stupid Sonic picture that is someone made with the fan art where he takes his shoes off and his feet are smelly. That's canon now.
What? What?
You don't know what picture I'm talking about?
I don't know what picture you're talking about. Can you describe that? Like, why is that canon now?
Well, okay, so all it is someone drew a picture of, like, cartoony Sonic with his shoes off, but with realistic feet. And he, like, takes his socks off, and he has, like, stinky lines. And it's supposed to be, like, a fetish thing, I guess.
Yes.
It is the worst, or one of the worst pictures that I have ever seen in my entire life. And that is now canon, because now they made him, in the live action, like, less an animal and more closely human, with calves, like, fully defined calves.
Is that Chris Pratt?
Okay, so in the chat... Brian sent another poster.
Yeah, I found this poster that's like possibly fake. This was actually published like a year ago. And it just says Fast Friends. And it shows like kind of cartoony, kind of live action previous model for Sonic the Hedgehog that they didn't use in the upcoming movie. And it also shows Chris Pratt like sitting there.
He's dressed as a cop and they're laying on the hood of a car.
He and a couple of other actors were actually considered for the role of Tom, which is apparently the human character that Sonic hangs out with.
So it's like Garfield.
Yeah. So
but Sonic.
They wanted either Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Paul Rudd. I'm seeing a lot of Marvel names here. I'm just going to send this information to you guys so that we can all look through it, and it doesn't just sound like I'm making this up.
I'm not able to look through it.
Michael B. Jordan? That could be cool. Because that guy sure does be Jordan. Bill Mader, Jason Segel could be in. Justin Timberlake. Do you guys remember that time that Justin Timberlake was in a movie about time?
Yeah,
what?
I actually like that movie. I bought it not too long ago.
Oh god, that movie is great.
What movie?
In Time, I think it's called.
Yes.
Where
so Justin Timberlake was in Time.
Just in time.
Just in time.
You
Just
act like
in
that.
Timberlake.
You act like these puns are bad, but if you've actually watched that movie, it's literally just time puns because their monetary system is based on time, like inside of their wrist, and they keep saying, "Well, time is money," or they like drive up in a cool car, and he's like, "I finally had the time to buy one of these." It's such a bad movie. I love it.
They're
so
not even.
much.
I like that movie, Brian. I think it's a good movie.
Can we talk about, on the Sonic voice side, that Andy Samberg might voice Sonic?
It could also be Tom Holland, Josh Gad. I don't know if you remember, but he played the snowman in Frozen.
Hi, my name is Olaf, and I like warm hugs.
Will Forte, Jim Parsons, Bazinga. Charlie Day would have been cool. But then, here's the thing. Paul Rudd is on both lists. Paul Rudd could have been playing Sonic, the voice, and also Tom, and they could have, like, interacted with each other. And they'd be like, oh, man, hey, Sonic, you sound handsome.
It saves on production costs.
I actually want that. I want that.
What if everybody in Sonic is either played or voiced by Paul Rudd?
Just save on production costs too, so it's
Tyler
just like
Perry movie.
It's a puppet of Sonic, and he just carries it around. There's not even like CG. The poster is just like fake.
Honestly, that would be so much better. It's like the Fractaplots.
I need to do a video on the Fractaplots. The Fractaplots is such a weird and interesting movie. It deserves a comprehensive analytical look.
I still
the more you guys
wholeheartedly
talk about this, the more I want to see it.
Have you not seen the Fractaplots?
No.
How
Mike,
have you not seen the Fractaplots?
Brian, let's be real here. Nobody has seen the Fractaplots unless you tell them to watch it.
No, the Fractaplots is a fantastic movie, and a lot of people say it's the best movie ever made.
Okay, honestly though, I unironically still like it.
The Fractaplots is a great movie.
I think it's really good.
It's
entirely to watch while high.
It's entirely done in sock puppets. I watched it high a couple of times. It's entirely done in sock puppets. It's made by Robert Benfer, who did the Clay World videos, and it has the voice of Jason Steele, who did the Charlie the Unicorn videos. He plays Laura's father.
Who's Laura, and why does she have a father?
Well, most people have fathers.
Wow, weird flex, but okay.
Hey, back on Sonic, Jordan, have you heard of the Dimensional merch announcement?
I have not.
Oh.
So, the Dimensional merge is...
the
Dimensional merge happens on December 19th, right?
Tell them to stop.
Dimensional Merge Announcements is a video uploaded on 26 October 2018 where Chris announces the imminent merging of Dimension 1218, where we are.
Now, who is this? Who is this Chris?
Do you mean Chris Sonichu, Chris?
And its sister dimension C197, where Sonichu and other fictional characters are. An event seemingly made up by Chris on his own, but likely another end result of the disturbing behavior the idea guys have leveled at him earlier in the year. Like a leader of the Doomsday Cult, Chris explains what will happen during the merging and what to do to survive. After going on multiple tangents, including mentioning Jesus' parents being two women, and being able to transform into his Sonichu and CPU goddess forms at will once the merge is complete, he takes a reference to Megan claiming she is a CPU goddess and telling the users not to communicate with her while begging her to come to him. So yeah, December 19th, which is in like a week, we're gonna merge.
So is this gonna be like Y2K?
Yeah.
Sonic merges.
Yeah,
we have to turn off all our electronics. We have to burn all over Bibles. Just huddle up. For one, accept my Sonichu overlord.
No, Sonichu isn't becoming an overlord. Rather...
Are you sure? Are we sure?
Sonichu overlord.
The merge is just a precedent for that to happen.
There's a transcript of the video right here. Can I read some of it? Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Christine Chandler coming to you live from home once again, and we're going to talk about the recent and more obvious topic of the dimensional merge. Yes, this dimension right here, 1218, is going to be merged with our sister dimension C197, where where most of our superheroes, supervillains, OCs, and what have you, and other characters have been existing and coexisting. Yep.
Okay, so excuse me, but it says all of our OCs, so not just Chris's OCs, but my OC that I made when I was 12 years old, will exist.
I don't
in this universe.
I don't know how much you know about Chris Chan and the Sonichu lore.
Not a lot. I just know that I'm sad for him. The shit sucks.
Don't misgender.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
I don't think it matters what pronouns we use actually for Chris Chan. Chris Chan is an anomaly and just.
Well, yeah, and I watched a video where it was like he came from a pretty homophobic background, but then he writes stuff and is comes out as trans. So there's a disconnect there.
He came out as a lesbian.
Yeah, so I think he might just be in his weird and distorted mindset, is kind of trying to make fun of it, but also taking it seriously. Making fun of I don't know, trans stuff.
I'm going to ignore a lot of the physical weirdness that's going on with him as of late and just talk about or her as of late. Again, doesn't matter. Chris Chan is interesting. The lore behind Quickville, though, which is where the Sonichu characters all live, is that Chris believes that all fiction that you write about somebody or something is real, to the point where when people drew fan art, he literally told them to stop because he thinks that Sonichu would not be doing it this way, and so he doesn't want people to draw fan art.
Wow.
To be fair,
so I should just scrap this post-it note that I've been doodling on?
There was a parody comic of Sonichu called Asperchu.
Oh no.
And rather than just ignore it or say that it's not real, Chris got online to try to defend why Asperchu is worse than Sonichu and tried to get the writer to write it in such a way that it will fit in the Sonichu lore better.
Is he okay? Are they okay?
No. Because December 19th, when the merger happens, is also when Chris has to go to trial for murder.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Chris, attempted murder. Chris ran somebody over with his car intentionally and to try to kill them.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I think it was a GameStop employee that banned him from GameStop. And I think the thought process is if the guy dies, then he can go to GameStop again. His mom was in the car.
Well, his parents are awful. I mean, that's partially why he turned out that way.
Yeah.
It's like classic child abuse. And well, not classic child abuse, but it's child abuse. And
good old classic child.
Oh, fuck off. Well, classic child abuse is getting whipped with a belt for looking at my dad wrong.
Yo, same.
There's a difference between classic child abuse, right, and new child abuse, which is a different ingredients and tastes a little bit weirder, and that's why Coca-Cola got rid of it and brought back the classic.
And Coca-Cola invented child abuse.
And then there's crystal child abuse. We don't want to talk about that one.
Oh yeah, that's different entirely. Because that's
crystal child abuse is when my parents tell me they love me after they beat me.
Wow. Wow.
Same.
I'm sorry. Only a little bit though.
So yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog, he's too fast for the speed of sound. He's got red shoes. Oh, and another thing is
feet.
The Sonic poster for the new Sonic has Sonic the Hedgehog with blue arms, which Chris Chan is very adamantly against. And one of the reasons why he got banned from a GameStop is he kept like defacing all the posters for Sonic Boom that also depicted Sonic with blue arms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he should have shaved arms like Sonic Classic.
I don't really care which way or the other. So, I don't know, man. Sonic should shave wherever he wants.
Sonic should shave his entire body.
Yeah.
He should just become a naked mole rat.
It'll be like Mario, but like reverse.
He won't change his species just because he's shaved. Goodness.
I think Sonic the Hedgehog would look very disturbing shaved because like his fur covers like most of his face, but not all.
Well, it's also supposed to be quills, right? Because he's a hedgehog.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. If they're really gonna make him live action, they should just go so far and make him have a shit ton of spikes, not just fur. Like, if anyone touches him, they should be hurt.
Have you seen those old videos on like YouTube of hedgehogs floating in water because their quills are so like tightly packed together and lightweight?
Yeah.
Why does Sonic drown when he touches water?
Because his shoes are made of cement. They're there, you know, in Dragon Ball Z.
His shoes are made of cement. If he was ever barefoot, he would be even faster.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're just training mechanisms.
Well, yeah, because in Dragon Ball Z, which I have never actually seen, but I've seen one.
Go on.
Well, isn't there a scene where Goku is like fighting someone as like practice, and they like take off their pants or something? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I think you're thinking of porn.
He takes off his pants and then the erection.
Oh,
no, that's a classic anime trope where they have like weighted vests. They take off the vest and it like makes a little dust cloud where it drops on the floor, and then like they're more stronger than before because they aren't weighted down.
Wait, I don't know why, but the way that you phrased it made me think of a song. And let's go back to the Sonic thing for a second. Butt Rock.
Oh, the movie's gonna be like a fucking disaster, but the soundtrack is gonna be great.
Hell yeah.
You right. I hate it, but you right.
And honestly, the Sonic games as of late, like the main complaints, you know, is that you don't really do a whole lot buttons wise, but it looks really pretty, I guess. But with a movie, you don't have to do anything buttons wise. Usually.
Yeah, so why don't they just put someone in the back room of the theater playing Sonic the Hedgehog, but put it on screen so everyone's just watching and clapping. It's a Let's Play, but no one knows it.
Guys.
Are they gonna do live action but still have rings?
Probably.
Yes, Mike?
I just sent an image.
Did you? Where did you
send
send
it? We have to explain the image. It's in Discord.
It's in Discord.
Oh no, so this image, for those of you listening...
Oh no.
I don't know why it would be, but it's just...
Several people are typing.
Yeah, it's an image that someone drew of like Sonic being out of his blue quills, so he's just basically a naked mole rat.
You know what? I'm gonna save this image. I'm gonna save this image and I'm gonna post it on the Tidepool Orchestra Facebook page because I think we all deserve to see it.
Do we really?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because Mike is laughing.
Can this just be the background image of the entire podcast on YouTube?
Please. Yes. For the love of God, yes.
I guess. This is such a terrible, terrible image, Mike. What have you done?
I just googled naked Sonic the Hedgehog and it was the first hit.
Okay, I'm just glad that was the first thing that came up instead of some weird Pornhub like parody.
Yo, look, I might have safe search on because there's nothing like there's nothing even like actually nude.
Well, I don't have safe search on.
Sonic is already naked.
No, he has shoes. They cover his dick. His dick is in between his pinky toe and his other toe. If you were into Sonic lore, you'd know that.
Actually, did you know that echidnas have 4 dickheads?
Just
I
once.
did actually know
I would
that.
just love one episode where we don't talk about echidna dicks.
This is the first one. We talk about dicks a lot, though.
Yeah, we should talk about
It's mostly
other
me.
things, like ears.
It's mostly me. I'm the one that mostly talks about dicks. I'm sorry,
We
guys.
should talk about ears.
Ears are gross. You know what I like watching?
Brian,
We should talk about ears.
People
Brian, are
cleaning
you
out
into
ears.
now?
Oh, this image is also awful.
Wait, there's a new image? Hang on.
Please
Yeah, it's
stop.
Sonic. But
Yeah.
I don't know, he's just naked, guys. You don't need to know anything else. He has nipples.
I like your image, but mine is just, it's grosser because he's squishy.
Yeah.
I think
Your
we should
Sonic
take
is
a.
like toned.
I think we should take a break and then come back and then not talk about Sonic being naked anymore.
Sounds sad, but okay.
End of side A. Please continue on side B.